What? Oh, hey, sorry, I've been sitting here waiting so long for the show to start. I think I might be hearing things. Hi, my name's Tom Heyman. Welcome to the Sad Bastard Club. Coming at you from the MakeOut Room, deep in the heart of San Francisco's Mission District. The Sad Bastard Club is a singer-songwriter event I hosted here live for 9 years, and then the pandemic happened, and here we are. Our Sad Bastards for tonight are Emily Jane White and Stephen Yerkey. So I can't wait to hear what they have in store for us. Without further ado, let's get down to business, all right?
Well, you don't have to see her, she don't got to make a sound. Sitting in the kitchen, man, she's starting to come unwound. And when she calls your name, you know what you got to do. You hit the front door running on to Lefferts Avenue. You got 16 blocks to go. It's okay if she don't know. It's bitter cold outside, but you don't really mind. The night air's making halos round the flashing neon signs. Check's already cashed, what's left is on the bar. You slide onto a stool, his buddies ask you how you are. And you got yourself a Coke and a comic book. It's okay if she don't know about the laughter and the smoke and the hands you shook. You got 16 blocks to go to where your mama sent you out to bring your daddy back home. And through the bedroom door, you can hear him talking low. It sounds like something's breaking, someone's getting up to go. You find him on the back porch as the sun is coming up, and he's drinking Miller High Life from his favorite coffee cup. He tells you not to worry, things are gonna be alright. We'll get back to normal, we just had a little fight. And you got yourself a Coke and a comic book. It's okay if she don't know about the laughter and the smoke and the hands you shook. You got 16 blocks to go to where your mama sent you out to bring your daddy back home. Your mama sent you out to bring your daddy back home.
The heart that great Democrat might, like Martin Van Buren, yet produce hat, but more likely the grand old party that courses through our veins will overcome the great one like a gully in spring rain. The heart that great Democrat moves like old man daily through the woods in a Borsalino hat. A Chicago girl can shoulder the world like a hamper of dirty clothes. When the opposition's inside you now, who cares what the opposition knows? The heart that great Democrat knows there's nothing to fear but fear itself. There's always been so much of that, and it eases itself from the wheelchair into the Georgia hot springs, and can't help but wonder what this April brings. Can't help but wonder what this April brings. The heart that great Democrat I looked for everything but what was there. I looked for everything, what was there? You can throw it up there on a movie screen. I bet I still every month in a magazine. I looked for everything, what was there? I hope you see the first spray of spring flowers that burst like tiny fires upon the ridge, instead of the old Walsh house where I spent hours dreaming of the world beyond the furthest bridge. I looked for everything, but what was there? I looked for everything, what was there? And you can throw it up there on a movie screen. I bet I still every month in a magazine. I looked for everything, but what was there? I looked for everything but what was there. I looked for everything but what was there. In a Chrysler coupe or the town's first automatic, my uncle used to drive me in these cars. And if you punch the radio, you just get static till the wheeling station sifted through the stars. I looked for everything but what was there. I looked for everything but what was there. You can go ahead up there on a movie screen. I bet I still every month magazine. I look for everything. I look for everything. I look for everything. What was there? All right.
All right, Stephen, thanks so much for coming down and doing this.
I'm thinking about masks in the MakeOut Room. That's kind of, I don't know, I could take that home, I guess, and think about it.
Keep working on that.
Yeah.
What was the last show you played before the lockdown?
Tom, I think it was October. I'm in a local band called Two Car Funeral, when they'll let me be in it.
Two Car Funeral, that was October 3rd. That was with that was your band and my band. That was a really fun night, actually.
It's Scott Leftridge on bass, Joe Gore on guitar, Scott sings as well, and Lance Campbell on drums.
What is the biggest thing or the most disappointing thing that you've had to cancel as a result of everything going on ice?
I do gigs in restaurants and stuff for tips and things like that, and I think the thing that I never thought about was that there's a floor. You know, I mean, Mississippi Fred McDowell played on the streets in Mississippi, and you think you can always do that and make tips. I guess people are busking, with some protection, but I wouldn't do that. I'm too scared.
Have you noticed a change in your listening or media consumption habits?
Well, I got laid off, and I am doing something I said I'd do for years, which is I look at performance videos on YouTube. You know, Mississippi Fred McDowell's on YouTube. Did I ever tell you my favorite guitar compliment?
No.
Otha Turner, when he first met Mississippi Fred McDowell in Como, Mississippi, listened to him playing on the streets for tips, and in between songs, Otha Turner looked at him and he said, "Mister, you play guitar like you ain't got a friend in the world." Otha Turner was a fife player, and he was recorded pretty extensively
Hill
later.
country, very important. Have you recorded anything, or do you have anything in the pipeline that was going to come out or is going to come out or anything like that? Or have you been recording at home? Or
No, I want to do the telephone thing where you film yourself, but I'm like, electronic gadgets, they stop working when they're within 10 feet of my body.
All right, when we get done with this, I'm gonna show you how to do it.
Right.
Have you got anything booked for 2021?
Social Security.
There you go.
I'm not lying. I just called them. They're going to start. It's the third win. People think of me. If you think of me, a lot of people, when they think of me, they see someone who's, I've earned hundreds of dollars in the music business.
Yeah.
That's the truth. But there's another side, and that is on the third Wednesday of January, that money goes in for the first time.
Well, Stephen, thanks so much for coming in and doing this. It was great to see you. It was great to hear you play. So,
yeah. All right. Have you heard the news?
There's good rockin' tonight.
Felt the vibe like you and me with hand in glove. Flickering light, the world it burns for you. In holy flight, as many try to save you. You say thorns scratch your face, in blood and scar you cannot erase. I guess that X truly marks the end. I watch the wind make the roses bend. I heard the wings of a dove as you held me like hand in glove.
All right, Emily, thanks so much for coming down and doing this.
Thanks for having me.
What was the last show you played before the lockdown?
So I played in Tübingen, Germany on the 29th of February. Yeah, and I flew back from Europe on March 3rd.
Wow. And
Yeah.
and you had a pretty good perception of how bad things were getting over there at that point?
Yeah, I remember speaking with some friends who came to the show that night at the merch table, and they said, well, there's been a few cases in Tübingen. And I thought, okay, it's a relatively smaller city
Sure.
in Germany. And I thought, okay, this thing is spreading. And yeah, I mean, and also when I went back to Paris, I stayed with a friend of mine who's a school teacher. And she said, all the parents are freaking out about the virus. And I thought, okay, something's happening
Getting
here.
out just in time.
Flew back with no mask on, but, went to a party after I came back. Retrospectively thinking
boy.
like that was a bad move.
Yeah.
But
What's the biggest thing or the most disappointing thing that got canceled because of the lockdown?
I was going to play this festival in France in April called the Printemps de Bourges Festival. And I was going to play one solo show, and then I was going to be part of a Portishead tribute. So I was going to sing 2 songs, and they were fully arranged by, yeah.
That's a drag.
Yeah.
Have your listening/media consumption habits changed at all?
I still listen and watch a lot of television series and listen to podcasts and that kind of thing. But I will say that I've been able to finish a lot of things. Been reading a bit more.
That's good.
That's been nice.
Yeah, that's what the number of
Probably
people
the
have said that.
reading is that's been the change. Yeah, having more time.
Have you got anything in the pipeline that's coming out? Or
Well, I'm working on a new record right now, but one thing I will say that's been cool these last months is the Bandcamp days.
yeah,
Where they basically withdraw their fee. And I've been trying to steadily release a lot of B-sides and things. So I have some rarities and exclusive and B-sides up on my Bandcamp page, and that's the only location you can find them. And I probably would have never released them
that's cool.
if they hadn't done this, this sort of themed monthly day. So it's been kind of cool to just sort of let down my guard and release some of that stuff.
Have you booked anything for 2021?
So I have a tour coming coming up in February.
It's really close.
I know, 2021. So we shall see. But yeah, I'm supposed to go back to Europe.
Thanks so much for coming down and doing this, Emily. It was great to see you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. Yeah.
Awesome.
I've been here long enough to know no such thing as easy come and easy go. The water's swift, the crossing's wide. Ain't nothing certain on the other side. I stopped searching for the Holy Ghost. All I found was smoke and ashes. Find the ones you need and keep them close. Give them their trespasses. The city rocked me on my heels. Tried to grind me down beneath its gleaming wheels. So if you can't say nothing nice, ain't no need for you to say it twice. I stopped searching for the Holy Ghost, and all I found was smoke and ashes. Find the ones you need and keep them close. Give them their trespasses. I might have got here on my own. That don't mean I think I got to leave alone. I'll be careful with our dreams. I risk it all to see if love redeems. I stopped searching for the Holy Ghost. No sense sifting through the ashes. You're the single thing I need most. Forgive me my trespasses. Forgive me my trespasses.
Well, that's the Sad Bastard Club for tonight, folks. I'd like to thank our Sad Bastards, Emily Jane White, Stephen Yerkey. I'd also like to thank my co-conspirator, Justin Fromm, for turning this all into something we can watch and listen to. And mostly, I'd like to thank you for tuning in. Let's try and remember to be kind to each other out there, and we'll see you next time, all right?